Oof, Trump supporters, are you okay? It's been a really rough morning for you. Your guy, Donald Trump, has already called you weaklings for caring about Jeffrey Epstein. He said he doesn't want your support anymore. Ouch. And now this. He was just asked if he was disowning you, and he said yes. Ugh, I'm sorry, that's gotta really hurt. Also, he thinks you're really stupid. I love that he's trying to now blame this on Democrats when it was him and his people, Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, who have been talking about this relentlessly, but suddenly they got 3 minutes out of the Epstein video and you guys figured it out and now they're like, there's nothing to see here. I'm sorry they think you're so dumb. I know you're not. Maybe it's time to reassess. Also, you know what I just found out today? According to Epstein himself, he's the one who introduced Donald Trump and Melania. He did. That's, woof, it's kind of icky, isn't it? Kind of sucks when you find out that your guy is the deep state.
Please do not let that story go.
Who has Jeffrey Epstein's
Black Book?
Black Book?
FBI.
But who? That is, I mean, there's...
Oh, that's under direct control of the director of the FBI.
What the hell are the House Republicans doing? They have the majority. You can't get the list?
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
Yes, I would. I think that less so because, you don't know it.
And this is something Donald Trump has talked about. The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
And now Trump's like, oops, it was all a hoax and my own party fell for it. I mean, talk about throwing your fans under the bus. First, he promises to release the files. Then he calls everyone who believed him stupid. Imagine being one of those Republicans who went on Fox News demanding the files only to get called out by your own guy. Wild. But remember, in Trump world, the story always changes. It's never his fault. It's always a Democrat hoax. The real question, how many times does he have to insult his own supporters before they stop falling for it?
Donald Trump just isn't getting it. This morning he said we were stupid, foolish, we were being tricked by the Democrats, that we're ignoring all of his accomplishments and we just don't understand, and that we're weak, and that if we don't just go along, he doesn't want our support if we're still going to keep pursuing this Epstein list. I think he's misunderstanding his base, and I think he's misunderstanding Christian values. We don't care about all the good things you've done if you're hurting children. We don't care about all those things. We want to know who in our government is hurting children.
So guys, let's get this straight. McDonald Trump just called his own supporters weaklings because they still want the Epstein files released. Really let that sink in, because these people have been ride or die for him through everything. And the moment they want real answers about Epstein, McDonald Trump calls them past supporters, says he doesn't want their support anymore, and straight up insults them. Guys, this is cult-like behavior. This man literally spits in their faces and they still line up to cheer for him like nothing happened. Because to them, McDonald Trump isn't just a candidate, he's a religion. If you really think this isn't about covering his own ass, the man that went from promising transparency to screaming hoax and cussing the people out that are still digging, that's not strategy, that's panic.
Trump is furious, not at Democrats, but at his own supporters over the Jeffrey Epstein story. So for years now, Trump has promised to release Jeffrey Epstein's client list if he became president again. It's the list of the powerful people allegedly tied to Epstein's human trafficking ring. Then about a month ago, Trump's own attorney general said she's got the list. It's on her desk. She's reviewing it and she's releasing it shortly. A week ago, supporters are going, okay, where's the list? The White House says, there's no list. And they're like, what do you mean there's no list? He goes, no, there's no list. There's nothing to release. And they're like, well, she said it was on her desk. Well, Trump then this weekend flip-flopped again and said, oh, there's a list, but it's fake news. It was created by President Obama and the Democrats, and it's fake, so I'm not going to release it. Which, let's be honest, pretty much screams that the list implicates Donald Trump himself. Today, Trump is lashing out again. In a scorched earth social media post this morning, Trump called MAGA outrage over Epstein bullshit and a scam by Democrats. He said his own MAGA critics were, quote, past supporters who'd bought the Epstein lie hook, line, and sinker. And he doesn't even want their support anymore. Mind you, Trump's the one who sold his supporters on the Epstein files to begin with. He's the one who kept promising in the election, I'm going to release them. So this morning, Trump tells a reporter that the Epstein story was, quote, pretty boring stuff and that only really bad people want to know more. Let's watch the video.
but I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring. Really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that.
Now, Trump is, of course, using his old playbook. When something looks bad, blame the Democrats. But here's the twist. The backlash started inside his own MAGA base. Many feel betrayed, and Democrats only piled on afterwards once they smelled political blood in the water. Trump is betting he can convince his followers of anything and that they'll stick with him no matter what. But calling your own base weaklings and saying only really bad people care about Epstein?